Simone, bitch, go cry me a fucking river. We don't care. Boo, boo, tomato, tomato. Nobody cares. Are you kidding me? You didn't care when I was crying. I noticed how this lady has to be feeling. Because that's not what a friend is. And I have deleted so many people out of my friend group. Listen, I'm down to about 2-3 people. I remember there was a time where I had an abundance of friends. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm popular. I've been popular my whole life since 1988. I know a lot of people, but I cannot call them my friends. The things that I know today, I know that the people that I called my friends in the past, they were not my friends. They were just some cool ass enemies. Because when you're somebody's friend, you do things differently. The way you communicate is different. The way you respect one another is different. Right? The way you deal with one another is different. You're not just so easily able to drop a real friend. When your real friend is getting on your nerves or something is going on, you talk to this person. You communicate with this person, right? You know when you have a real friend, they're there when you're up, when you're down. They're always there. They're considerate, right? You know what it feels like to have a real friend. Y'all stop talking for a little bit. Maybe y'all are not, on the same page. But guess what? Your business not all up in the street. They ain't dogging you all out. Real friends, it's just something about them. They have a certain type of relationship that nothing can come in between of. Whether it's money, men, people, nothing, right? So I can't call these people who I used to call friends. I know now at this big age of mine that these people were just some cool ass enemies. A lot of times these people want to be around you and get to know you and get to sauce so that they can be like you. Do what you do. This is not all, but a lot of times these people want to be around you and then they end up being envious of you for whatever reason. You may never fucking know. It may just be because you're a happy, jolly person and God has allowed you to get through all of these different obstacles and roadblocks. It wasn't you, it was God, right? And in that, they can be envious and jealous and mad. You will never know. Because they not your real friend. A real friend gonna let you know, friend, I'm feeling some type of way right now. I don't like the way you did that. I don't like what you said to me. That hurt my feelings. You're getting on my nerves. A real friend gonna let you know. A real friend is going to speak truth, whether you like it or not. That's a real friend. That's when you know. A real friend is not gonna watch you struggle when they have it. Absolutely not. Do y'all see Cash Doll and her best friend Kendra? Google them. Google them. When one up, the other up. When I tell you all they do is support one another's business, from Cash Doll being the more of the celebrity, she makes sure that she shouts out how her best friend sells hair, has a business, and how every time her hair get done, this is her best friend hair. Not everybody in the industry want to buy her best friend hair. She makes sure to put her best friend on. She not just on. While her best friend is down in the gutter, they both got Range Rovers. They both got Minks. They both got Birkins. They doing this shit together. They supporting one another in everything that one another do. Period. When I tell you on the outside looking in, that is what you call friendship goals. It seems like they're always, they never, if they had issues, no, we don't know about it. We don't know about it. And these people have longevity. They've been friends for years. It's possible. It's possible to have one good friend, right? It's possible, but it's rare. So I have deleted so many out of my friend group, and I'm not upset about it. And I know that all of my viewers and my jurors that's listening, I know you guys can identify. I know you guys can identify with me, because as you get older, you start to see that people ain't shit. People ain't gonna never be shit. They ain't got no God in them. They don't even like themselves. How the fuck could they possibly like and love you? I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to the jurors over there, ordering a court. I'm talking to somebody. Somebody gonna get this. And so when I heard about this, I said, well, let me do a little bit of research. Let me tell you what the research says. The research says that approximately half of adults in the U.S. have reported having 1 to 4 close friends. Now, that's completely different than when we was younger and we had 15, 20 friends. We was always with girls and boys and we was always around and we used to talk to these people all the time. We used to, these my friends, these my friends, these my friends. 1 to 4. Me, 1 to 2. If that.